Oh shit!
Fuck.
Damn it! Welcome everybody to the One Shot Killers podcast. I'm your host, the hardcore icon, Brady Scott, with your co-host, the King of Bone Style, JoJo Valvano. Sir, how you doing?
I'm doing good, brother. How about you?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. Totally botched the beginning.
What?
Because botching isn't what I do. I'm not Flop Dollar.
Well, apparently you are.
But Joe, we're here to talk about some damn good fucking shit now. WWE.
I don't know about all that, but it was a solid episode.
Dude, it was a perfect episode.
Oh, here we go.
PERFECT, perfect. Bro, there was not one thing on the show I did not enjoy.
Maxine versus Natty was a shit match. Sorry.
No, it was not.
Yes, it was 3 minutes, and all she did was beat up Maxine. Win on that. But other than that, that match was nothing at all.
Joe, I'm not mad about it. It was as long as a speed championship match. Okay, so they clearly see something in her.
I don't know why, but that's you, and I guess that's some fans.
It's because I know talent. Okay, Joe, the reason why I get so much WWE booking right is because I know. It's like I'm in the know, bro. I know.
You working for them, bro?
I fucking wish I wouldn't be here. I mean, Joe.
I love WWE, I do, but sometimes they do not have good episodes. Well, a lot of times. I'm not going to say sometimes. Okay. A lot of times.
If you can name me one bad thing about this episode, I'll be surprised.
I told you the Maxine stuff I didn't care about.
Okay, but that was only 3 minutes of a 2.5 hour program.
Javon and Kofi, I really didn't care about.
Fucking epic.
Well, it wasn't a bad match. I just personally didn't really care about
it was like watching Kofi versus Kofi.
You know, that's what I was thinking too.
It was fucking awesome. It'd be like watching AJ versus Shawn.
Oh my gosh. What I didn't... okay, those two things were really the only things I personally didn't care about. Here's my cat. He just went by. Yep. They're going to be a fight again.
And Joe, do you know why I'm still going to tell you it's not that bad?
Why?
Because you're telling me you only did not enjoy about 13.
Well, I didn't say it was a horrible episode. I just didn't personally think it was the best episodes.
But still, to say out of 2.5 hours, I only didn't enjoy about 13, 15 minutes. That's pretty damn good. And I'm also going to add in the fact that I'm so happy that our boy, yay, all right, is going to the chamber, bro. And
yes, I can't wait to see him yeet all the way to the ring.
So, bro.
I can't wait to see this.
Me too.
I'm such a mark, guys. Such a mark.
Bro,
I can't wait for him to hit all the Chicago fans and knock them all down like a bowling ball.
Knock them down like this. Right, bro. Like, look, I told you. And you know what? It feels good. It feels good inside. I told you so, motherfucker.
But unfortunately, an injury once again happened last night. And it wasn't to any other group other than the Vision.
The Vision. All right. See, Seth Rollins, injured.
Gone.
Braun Breaker, injured. All right. Bronson Reed, injured. The original Vision, injured.
Gone, dude. They're in the hospital next to each other. Think about that.
And then
that's actually crazy.
And then, bro, here's the crazy thing, right? Jey Uso, he was not supposed to win that match. All right.
It was Bronson.
It was supposed to be Bronson. Bronson was supposed to be the sixth guy in the chamber, but he got hurt. But then again, I told you, bro. I told you before this happened. I said Jey Uso's going in the chamber. And I was like, yay.
See, I'm trying to go back to what it was.
But now, no disrespect to Bronson Reed. I love Bronson Reed, and I'm not attacking Bronson Reed. I really do wish him the best in his recovery.
He's going to be gone for 6 months.
Yes, sir. 3 to 6 months. He tore his bicep.
That's crazy.
And you know, you never want to see someone get injured. I will never come on here and say, damn, bro, I'm glad this person got injured. I will never say that. But I am glad that Jey Uso is going to the chamber.
I did enjoy the beginning when Gunther came out and he tried to interrupt Cole and Corey Graves talking about AJ, and then he got taken out by Adam. He's like, this ain't happening tonight. You get the hell out of here. He sent him packing. And Dragon Lee attacked him. Really? Like
Dragon Lee beat his ass all the way out the building. All right. Yes. So not only did we have Gunther tap out to Jey Uso at WrestleMania, but on Monday Night Raw, he gets beat up by Dragon Lee like 2 or 3 times.
Dragon Lee.
Yes. And
a mid-carder, right? Correct?
Not even. I would consider him a jobber. But yes.
And he's beating up the man who killed 3 legends.
Like he ain't shit.
2.5 legends.
Right, like he ain't shit.
But this guy over here is just...
And that's supposedly beating him up. Yes.
I hate that. I seen that and I was like, another thing I didn't like was that. But
what about right before it? When it was Division starting off Monday Night Raw, and Cody Raheem Rose.
Yes, Cody's home in his home state of Atlanta, Georgia.
They gave him a loud ass fucking reaction, bro. And I love that. And then it was the shit with Gunther. Okay? Yeah. Bro, you know what? Bronson Reed, though, at the start of that episode, sounded real confident. All right, and I do got to make a little bit of jokes because, you know, it would be us if we didn't make some jokes. But he came out here like, yeah, I'm going to win this shit. And then Cody Rhodes says, you know what? I got it. I got some guys on my side because they were about to take out Cody Rhodes. And then that's when you hear, oh, so. And, you know, everybody
I was waiting for LA Knight, but nope, I get yeet.
There was no LA Knight on the show.
I know. I didn't even realize that. He wasn't on the show at all. Nope. On the last show before the chamber.
And, bro, and, you know, you think you'd be there for the go-home show, but I guess not now.
They were all there, bro. Jay was there. Cody was there. Well, Randy wasn't there. Javon's in the match. Oh, Trick and LA Knight are the only 2. But LA Knight's Monday Night Raw, so it's like, what?
Yeah, why are you not on your own show?
That's weird.
He was in catering probably. And, let's see.
Jay wins that triple threat, which I wanted Bronson, but
I wanted Bronson, but I'm gonna be honest. When watching the match, I didn't even know Bronson got hurt.
I didn't even know he was in the match, bro. He was in there for maybe like 5 minutes, and then he was gone because he got hurt. Like it instantly happened.
Oh wow!
Like he was gone for at least half of the match, bro.
Okay, so maybe that's why, like, bro, I didn't even know. I thought he was just laying on the outside.
I was waiting for, because I think Jay did something, and I was waiting for, he did his splash. I was waiting for Bronson to jump up 1, 2, 3, and I'm like, what? Like, just out of the blue, it was just them 2 fighting the whole time almost. And then Michael Cole said later on in the show that he's injured, and he's going to be gone for at least, he said indefinitely, but the reports are now saying, like, it's going to be at least 3 to 6 months.
How much I had kind of expected that. It's a bicep tear. That's not one of those things that heal overnight. So, I mean, bro, unfortunately, there's no way he's making WrestleMania. I'd be surprised if he made SummerSlam.
This is a disaster.
Mm-hmm.
And then Liv Morgan made her decision. Jade came out for no apparent reason at all because she looked at her and then just beat the shit out of Stephanie with the mic.
So, not true, actually. Liv Morgan gave a reason as to why she did not choose Jade.
Well, I mean, like, Jade came out there for no reason. Like, why was she out there? Like, she was never going to get picked.
She was never going to get picked, but do you know why she didn't get picked?
Because she wants Stephanie. She wants the real title. SmackDown's title ain't freaking shit.
Nope, that's not why. She said, because I already beat Jade Cargill.
Yeah, didn't she?
And she did.
Saudi, I think it was.
Yep. And so she said there would have been no fun. There would have been no challenge in facing someone I already beat. This is her own words on Twitter. All right. And so she chose Stephanie Vakir. But I got to be honest. When I looked at this promo, Stephanie Vakir's here, Jade Cargill's here, lives in the middle. I didn't care. I didn't care for it in this one sense. Stephanie Vakir done nothing with the title. Hasn't even really had an actual storyline that's been worth investing into
at all.
And then Jade Cargill done nothing with the title, can't wrestle, and also has had no storyline that means something with the title. And I was just thinking, Liv, beat them both.
Go to NXT, bro. Face JC. She's got a better title defense and a better feud and stories going on. Let's be real.
Yes, before she lost the title too, when she was the TNA and NXT Women's Champion, JC Jane had more going on creatively than both Jade Cargill and Stephanie Vakir.
Some people are going to think that's stupid that you want to go after the main champion, but look at both of them. I love Stephanie, but she's got nothing going on. Jade's mid, nothing going on.
But at least this, right? At least with Stephanie Vakir, you're guaranteed a good match.
Yeah. It's just the story. There's nothing there, bro. Nothing.
I mean, who knows, bro? Maybe you see Dirty Dom staring up and down on Stephanie.
Oh, gosh. Don't get him in trouble at home.
Yeah, bro. You know Dom can't be trusted. You know that. You know a player's got to play, don't you?
You know Tiffany, bro. Tiffany wanted that too. I'm like, dude.
And bro, she tried so much that she made like at least 6-7 matches titty time last year. So I mean, she was trying.
Oh, did you see that her new boyfriend has her eye tattooed on his arm?
On his arm, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of that. Look,
me either.
My fiance is right over here next to me. She usually is when we record, and I love her to death. But I will never, ever, ever get somebody's name tattooed on me unless it's my kid or my mother, or like I got one. This my aunt. Shit. See if I can't turn it for the camera to see. Camera's kind of sideways. There you go.
I see.
So that one tattoo right there, right? My Aunt Kelly passed away in a double hit and run in Florida. So I got her tattooed on me. But I do not believe in actually tattooing names. The closest thing to her name that's on here is her initials. But like you'll never see me put, in a big heart, Tiffany, right? For this.
It wasn't even her name. It was like it was her eyeball.
Right. It was an actual part of her face.
Like what?
You're right. That's crazy. And they just
hate, literally. You want to do that? Go ahead, but that's crazy to me.
That and they just started dating too.
Yeah, like you're gonna have to take that off if it goes south or like you never. This is not good.
like, bro, they have not even been together 6 months.
That's crazy. Maybe a year, if anything. Maybe if we're still together, but like.
Well, remember what I just said, right? I've known her 15 years. I've been with her for 3.
Yeah, that's crazy though. I don't get that, but that's her.
But I can say this: I'm happy for her though, because she got cheated on by Ludwig.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and
he's with some other girl I've seen now.
The girl he's with now is the girl he cheated on her for. She's one of the Hispanic girls that work in AAA. I think she was a referee or something.
Yeah, that's crazy though. I did not know the cheating part though.
But Ludwig's downfall is crazy. He went from having Tiffany Stratton, being booked on Monday Night Raw next to Gunther.
Well, he is booked.
No, he's not. Oh, did you see him on last week's
I
program?
seen him last night.
Where? I didn't see him.
I think he was one of them. I don't know which one.
I don't know what you're talking about. But he went from being booked and maybe future Intercontinental Champion to nothing.
I can't take you serious sometimes, dude. Oh my god.
Dude, what are you talking about?
That is Ludwig.
What is
Americano.
Ludwig?
When are you going to realize this? When are
Dude,
you going to see the light?
All right. There's 3 things I need to tell you right now.
You say this every time.
Ludwig is not short.
Well, that's Gable then.
Ludwig is not dark. Ludwig is also does not have a beard.
That's Chad. That has to be Chad Gable wrestling.
Chad Gable is not dark. Chad Gable does not have a beard, but he is short.
This is a mystery that we have to figure out. They got to unmask these guys.
And do you know how I know Chad Gable short?
How?
Shorty G.
Oh gosh, don't remind me.
Hey, bro. You know I got to fuck with you on this, right? If you had been in WWE under Vince McMahon,
Shorty
you
J.
could have been Shorty G.
I've been
Shorty J. You could have been Shorty J, bro. Shorty G and Shorty J. Damn.
Oh my gosh.
Y'all could have been named the Shorties.
Oh, dude. Poor Balor. Or actually, not poor Balor. Poor Dom. Balor literally said some of the craziest shit to Dom yesterday. Did you hear what he said?
Yeah, about how Dom's like, bro, I got all this going on, and y'all weren't here to help me, and I got this Intercontinental title match coming up, and I need some help. And he goes, bro, you're right. We ain't been there to help you, and you know what? I ain't gonna be there to help you. I'm about to have the biggest match of my life. And
you weren't there for me, so
fuck you.
So now he's like, you need to grow. He literally said, you need to grow up. The turn is coming. The turn is coming.
Bro, it's definitely coming because look, when Damien told Dominic, I can see why your dad whooped your ass. All right,
it happened right after that.
And then boom, here we are again.
And I'm telling you, bro, is there a chance Dom screws over Balor on Saturday? Tries to help him and then accidentally hits him or something and then gets GTS'd 1, 2, 3.
I'm not sure.
I feel like it's going to happen because, like, Dom's not in the chamber. He's going to somehow – they're going to have a segment that night, and Balor's like, I'm going to have to do this alone. And Dom's going to be like, yeah, you got this. And then as he's about to lose, he comes out to help. Balor's like, get out of here. And then
– Bro, what if we got Dominic versus Finn Intercontinental Championship WrestleMania?
That's what I want. I'm telling you. It's going to happen. And it's been happening every week. You can sense it. Like, Balor and Dom are not on the same page no more. They're not at all. And he's going to see, all right, I can't win the world title, but you got a title.
Dude.
A title you never even defend.
Dude, you don't think he would...
Oh, where'd you go?
I was about to say, you don't think he would do Dom like that, do you?
He would, bro. Because Balor's better than Dom. I said it.
I mean, he is, but they're boys.
Yeah, well, you know what? Dom, you can't trust Dom. He's just like his daddy. Eddie Guerrero, you can't trust him.
Damn, it's not letting me do what I was trying to do, so I'm going to stop fucking with it.
Yeah. No, but I'm telling you, Dom and Balor at WrestleMania for that title. And then there was an Oba. There was an Oba video package right before Brock Lesnar came out. This has to be a sign.
Well, bro, I think not Brock Lesnar, Oba is going to beat Rusev's ass. Okay?
Yeah. They had a nice little interaction.
And then after he beats Rusev's ass, Danhausen. All right, you remember Danhausen?
Oh, no. He's going to jump out the box?
Yes, because you want to know something, bro? I keep telling you, stop listening to rumors. I told you, Jericho's still on the website. Jericho's still under contract. But y'all all forgot one thing. Danhausen was the guy that got released. Danhausen was the guy that they did not renew his contract. So right now, Danhausen is a free agent. And bro, if they open that fucking box and all you see is this,
I'll mark out for that. But
that's
to
what
me,
you're
that's
gonna
not
get.
a pay-per-view thing. Like, to me, a pay-per-view reveal is Y2J.
But he's still signed to AEW.
Well, you know what?
And
We
it,
all
and
could be
it's his,
fibbing.
and it's
We
his
could all be
fault.
getting fibbed.
Bro, we're not. It's his fault. He took time off work. Just like it was Adam Copeland's fault last year. He got injured.
Well, there's a chance, bro. If somehow this week he gets on that, or he's off the roster page, I'm just saying, there's a chance. But if it's Saturday and he's still on there, then it's Danhausen. That's the only other person. But I just don't see that as a pay-per-view reveal.
I'm just trying to keep you from being disappointed.
I'm gonna be disappointed if it's Danhausen. I love Danhausen, but that's not a pay-per-view level moment. You do that on Raw.
Damn, bro, how low do you think of Danhausen?
Bro, I love Danhausen, but he is not main event level. Okay, even in AEW, I wouldn't have marked out for that.
I would have, but
I just don't.
But anyhow, the reason why Jericho is not being released is because Jericho, just like when Adam took time off work, his contract got extended for all the Fozzy stuff that's been going on. Because Jericho's been around the world touring, he took time off work, so his contract dates. Because here's the thing about a contract: the contracts in wrestling are like this. Joe, I will pay you X amount of money to work this amount of dates per year. All right. If he did not fulfill those dates in that contract, then what Tony Khan can do is extend that contract so that Chris Jericho has to fulfill those dates.
Yeah. I wish it was Chris Jericho. Like, I'd rather see Jericho come out of the box than Danhausen.
But now, bro, or I got one more for you. What if it's not neither of them? What if it's a surprise debut? What if? That's the thing. I'd make a whole new wrestler out of all this. Like, and because see, y'all are all expecting a return or some kind of something, right? But what if it was someone we've never seen before? And this is how we were going to bring up somebody from like Evolve, NXT. And like, bro, I'm being serious. And what if instead of giving like your LA Knights and stuff a push, we give this guy who debuts in the box push?
I'm telling you, bro, it's going to be the spider that Eric Rowan had and it got destroyed by Brock. He came back for his revenge.
Man, if it ends up being Vince McMahon and he's like, I'm back, pal.
I was never gone.
Like, bro, he goes, you've been watching? He goes, I hear all you bitches complaining online saying it's the same old shit. That's because I never left, damn it.
I got my son-in-law doing it now.
Oh, and speaking of which, you know, the Janelle Grant stuff came out right before Monday Night Raw because they were advertising Brock Lesnar. I got to admit, last night was one of the... See, I don't want to say funny if the situation's real, but it was one of the biggest fuck yous I've ever seen. All right? Because they took Brock Lesnar off the start of Monday Night Raw.
And LA Knight replaced him.
Yes.
Which is
that
funny.
actually happened. So I thought, oh man, you know, maybe Janelle Grant did something here. Brock Lesnar is not going to end up doing anything on tonight's Raw. Then all of a sudden, bonk, bonk, bonk.
And the great Paul Heyman is with him.
And then he goes, yes, I am a wise man. Yes, I am an oracle. But tonight, I am an advocate for the beast. Incarnate.
The one who conquered the streak at WrestleMania.
And then that whole crowd booed.
I cheered.
And then he goes, and you know what? We're going to do an open challenge to see who will be a victim, who will get conquered by the conqueror at WrestleMania.
I was waiting for LA Knight.
Now imagine if he would have came out and said, well, let me talk to you.
You're not going to WrestleMania, brother.
I am. And then Brock Lesnar that doesn't work for me, brother.
Fives him. At least he didn't make fun of him like freaking he did to Heath Slater.
What do you say to him?
Fuck your kids.
Yeah, no, there was one a few years later. I could have sworn that he looked at the guy and he go, it was Ricochet, where he tells him, "Get a life, kid." Like,
And then R-Truth was another one. He was laughing the whole time, dude.
but bro, you know when he told Ricochet to get a life, I laughed so fucking hard, bro.
I will still be pissed at freaking Ali for not criming. He was right
Oh,
there.
it was Ali. It was Ali. Because he had took the money in the bank from him.
Yeah.
Ali was about to win, and then a few years later, this was the start of Cowboy Brock. Ali's about to go out for his match, and he goes, "Nah," and he goes, "Get a life, kid." That was Ali.
Bro, I still think Ali's a dumbass for not grabbing the briefcase. When Brock is coming after you, you grab that bitch and run.
Right. I mean, like, sure, he's hauling ass. He's hauling ass down the ramp. But, bro, if you're already on the top of the ladder, just grab the damn thing, jump, and run.
Dude, he probably would have caught him.
Oh, dude. Do you know how fucking scary that would be?
He just jumps and you catch him, freaking launch him.
Like, Joe, this is the scariest fact I can tell you about Brock Lesnar, and this is why I'm actually terrified of Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar, when he left the WWE in 2004, he was very fucked up, very injured. Do you know what your groin is, Joe?
No.
It's essentially like that lower pelvis region where your dick and shit is. All right, he tore it, and he was trying out for the Minnesota Vikings. He ran a football field in Olympic time with a torn groin. Do you know how fucking scary that is?
He's a scary dude. Did you see a picture of him and his daughter and then this guy that was with her and he was literally
Oh yeah,
terrified.
that's her daughter's boyfriend. That's his daughter's boyfriend.
He looks terrified and I don't blame him.
Like, dude, imagine you finding out you're dating Brock Lesnar's daughter.
I don't know if I could do it because I ain't getting F5 or a
Me neither. Shit, even worse than that, I actually think Brock Lesnar would kill somebody.
Yeah, I don't blame him, honestly. And that's with his daughter. Like,
and then he owns all that land in Canada. Imagine he goes, "All right, come on, boy," while holding a gun. We're going to go take a walk in these here woods.
Oh, shit. He's a sick man. Let me tell you that.
Wait, no, not in that kind of way, but this ain't.
No, but yeah, he's facing an open challenge. Hopefully it's Oba. That's all I'm going to say. Oba or Gunther. It might be Gunther because he ain't got nothing going on.
I'm sorry. After watching Gunther get beat up by Dragon Lee, like you thought tapping out to Jay was bad.
I can't. He
got his ass whooped out the building by Dragon Lee.
Becky cut a promo on AJ. How'd you feel about this?
You know what? For me, out of everything on Monday Night Raw, whole 2.5 hours, this was the one thing I didn't like.
He finally found something.
Well, it's just because Becky Lynch bores me.
Yeah, well, she doesn't bore me, but this promo was boring. This feud's boring, and I'm not happy about that.
You know why? Because AJ's barely ever there.
Yeah, and that's the problem with part-timers. We need them full-time. If you're going to be in a story, you got to be there full-time. You can't be like CM Punk selling 2 stories in once.
Right. And now, like, look, here's my thing, right? If you're going to be part-time, at least be there long enough to finish the story. Then take your half a year off, whatever.
Yeah, because look at CM Punk, bro. He had to talk about Roman, who will finally make his presence and show us his presence here next week on Raw.
Did you see what CM Punk said about that? He goes, "I'm full-time. I work all the tours. I work all the shows. I ain't missed nothing."
Yeah, that's why we love him. He's a real champion. He's not a part-timer.
Except that whole first year he came back and he was injured.
Well, yeah, but other than that, like I said, he was right on everything he said. He talked about Balor too, but Balor never showed up, and he's there. I didn't understand that. Like, Balor should have showed up, had something going on, but it was just Punk selling the whole 2 stories. Wasn't a fan of that. Love CM Punk, love Balor and Punk, but, like, it's predictable on Saturday. We know Punk and Roman's the main event. Balor has no chance. Love Balor, but he's fighting for the mid-card title, and that's just the truth.
Dirty Dom should cost him the title.
I'm telling you, it's going to happen. But, like, this Punk promo, bro, I can't get with it if it's one person trying to sell 2 stories.
Because if I'm correct, right? I know I fucking hate that. But if I'm correct, isn't Elimination Chamber the last pay-per-view before WrestleMania?
Yep. There's no pay-per-view in March for WWE.
Not even a Saturday night's main event?
I don't think so. It's all WrestleMania, April 19th and 18th and 19th.
Well, bro, I'm ready. I'm ready for WrestleMania. This card is going to be awesome.
Huh. This build to WrestleMania has been ass.
Jeez. But I thought Monday Night Raw was mostly pretty good.
Well, we talked about everything except the best part of the whole show, which was sad, but AJ Styles music video with the Creed,
Higher by Creed.
I love that song for one.
Bro, it was beautiful. Song. They showed his New Japan moments, his TNA moments, WWE moments. Bro, it was beautiful. And then you got all the wrestlers telling him, like, Bailey going, "Thank you, Uncle Alan." And it was so sweet. And but then for me, it was when we seen Abyss and Frankie Kazarian, Bobby Roode, Shinsuke Nakamura, Rockstar Spud. Like, bro, that TNA was in the house, bro.
Yeah. And then just the music, though, like, that was 2000s theme songs. Like, that was a 2000 era.
Right. And, like, bro, do you remember, speaking 2000s, do you remember when shit like this would be put on YouTube? You'd get, like, your wrestling videos, and then they would have, like, Linkin Park or something behind it. This was the closest thing to that I've seen since we were, like, 8, 9 years old.
The minute I heard that music play, I got chills. Because this is the music I love. This is the music that WWE used to play when we were kids. Music like that.
And, bro, then it gets even better. AJ Styles did not know what was going to happen next. This is actually a true story. When The Undertaker comes out,
I fucking yelled.
American Badass.
Bro, I yelled. I was like, what?
And then he rides around to the ring and he goes, you know, it used to be when you see me, you're done. He goes, now when you see me, you're in. He goes, congratulations. The phenomenal AJ Styles is in the 2026 Hall of Fame.
Now, I thought about it, bro, because when I seen him show up, I was thinking in my head, there's the Hall of Fame. He's about to announce the Hall of Fame because Stephanie he showed up for.
Now him.
AJ. And I'm like, why else would he be here? And then he said something. He's like, we still got unfinished business. The place marked out, bro. They went crazy when he said that. AJ's like,
right.
What?
AJ was like, and I thought we were about to get Uncle Alan versus The Undertaker.
Me too. I'm like, dude, the last time, because Undertaker even said in the video that
right before he said we have we have unfinished business, he said, don't put them gloves down yet. What are you doing?
Yeah. But like he even said that, I think it was his like favorite match he had with AJ. Or no, he was glad that his last match was with AJ because it was special, and I loved that back. What was it called?
It was the it was like the graveyard match.
Yeah, that match.
It was WrestleMania 36.
Yeah.
I'll give y'all something about 36. It was the most awful WrestleMania there ever was. However, the only thing that makes 36 special, if you go back and watch it, is The Undertaker and AJ Styles, The Fiend and John Cena.
And both ended the shows, which was epic.
Mm-hmm.
But like that graveyard match was awesome, bro. When Undertaker rose after AJ thought he was done, like that shit was awesome.
And he pops up right behind him on the tractor. Yeah. And that was great.
Stone Cold even said in the video that AJ's the best wrestler to ever put on those boots.
Yes, sir.
And I totally believe that. Like, he is phenomenal.
Man, like this is one. AJ Styles said, when my career is done, I want to retire in the WWE. He said that himself years ago. Now here we are. Career's done. He finally put down the gloves, by the way. Finally put down the gloves, and not just the gloves, the jacket.
He put everything, dude. That hit me right there.
And then now he's going into 2026 Hall of Fame, and he goes, I've done a lot of phenomenal things. I've won a lot of championships. I've traveled the world. I lived a dream that at one time wasn't sure that was going to happen. He goes, but you know what? He goes, I was never home. And he goes, now I have a new dream to be phenomenal at. That's being dad.
He also talked about his wife, which was so great. When he talked about his wife, it got me emotional. I was like, damn, dude, they're really trying to make us cry now.
Yes, sir. Publicly, he thanked God for his wife. And he said, I love you. You've been there for me from literally the very beginning. Before he got the WCW offer, before he got the WWF offer, before he got the TNA offer, she was there. And throughout all the traveling, because you know how the business works, I think the one thing fans have always heard is there's no off dates. There's no off season in the WWE. We travel 300 days a year. You miss birthdays, funerals, Christmases. Like we've all heard that growing up. And anyone in the business, like Randy Orton's dad, Cody's dad, they would all tell you having families was a nightmare. And a lot of guys ended up in divorce because they were always on the road. So the fact that he had a successful marriage to a faithful wife of over 20 years, now that he gets to come home to, like, bro.
I'm happy for him. Like, do I want him in AEW for a couple matches? Yes, but this is truly the end as it feels. Then I'm happy for him. I'm glad I was in Orlando at that Royal Rumble in 2016 when I first seen him in WWE.
Hold on to that. Let that be something you never forget.
I won't, because I also won't forget Destination X 2012 when I watched him face Christopher Daniels in a Last Man Standing, which was awesome. So like, I've seen him wrestle in 2018. I've seen him wrestle a lot, actually.
2012, 2018, and on 2016.
Yeah.
So, damn. You want to know something? I've never seen AJ Styles wrestle live in person. I've seen CM Punk and John Cena and Kane and Randy wrestle in person. That's 2012. But I've never seen AJ or Sean or Jeff. Like all these guys I like, most of them I've never seen wrestle in person.
Yeah, I'm going to hold it, honestly, because AJ's special. Like, he's one of those guys of this generation. Like, he's one of a kind. No pun intended. He's legit one of a kind.
Actually, you know what? Here, I have a question, because you've been to quite a few. You think about all the shows you've been to. What's the best match you've ever seen? In person.
Sean and Flair. That wasn't just a match. That was a story. So it had both.
Oh yeah, you did. Dude, you motherfucker. Man. All right, yeah. That is fair. That is fair. Grown men were crying in that crowd.
I was crying. That's the day wrestling truly
became real to you, huh?
Yeah, well, that I wanted this.
Like, for me, it's WrestleMania 19. I was only like 2 or 3 years old, by the way, because I was still in preschool when this happened. Shawn Michaels versus Chris Jericho. And that, I guess that match is what got me hooked, because I've always been a fan of Shawn since. And then, in fact, my mom has a story of me going into preschool singing "Sexy Boy." So,
that's funny.
I would probably say, like, that was my hook into it. And so it's kind of interesting that your favorite match you've seen in person and what got your hook into it was also Shawn Michaels.
Sean's a legend, bro. He literally is. He is, to me, an icon to this business.
Oh, absolutely. The icon, the main event, the showstopper, Mr. WrestleMania, bro. And all of those accolades are true about him. And, like, I was telling my fiance this. I said, because, like, certain, and, like, there's so much I'll never actually get to say here, which is a shame. But, I've been more public, been more honest and open about my flaws and my faith in God, especially on here over the last few months. And it's been a steady work in progress. You know, Shawn Michaels, when he first came back to wrestling, he had just got saved. And then he went on to have 7 more years. He was the guy that I first hooked to. You know, me and you both said "Don't Blink." Kenny Chesney is one of our favorite songs, right?
Yeah.
All right. My favorite part in that damn song is life's like an hourglass. You can't flip when you're out of sand. You can't flip it over, start again. Take every breath God gives you for what it's worth. And just like these little things, bro. And then AJ Styles just gave us testimony on Stephanie McMahon's podcast. Like, it's these little things, bro, that like I couldn't have told you like I ever went looking for it, but I'd say it found me. And it's just all in these little ways that I've started to notice.
Yeah. It's
like,
honestly, bro.
And then speaking of which, because this ties back to AJ, if there's a match that I could have ever wished to happen, it is AJ Styles, Shawn Michaels. But put them both, because I know AJ was in TNA at the time. But imagine a 2009 AJ versus a 2009 Shawn.
That'd be something. Man, that'd be something.
That's a WrestleMania main event, bro.
I'm not ready for AJ to go away. This fucking sucks. This pisses me off in ways, in a selfish fan way.
No, it's okay to feel how you feel, because think about it. You know, you just lost your childhood hero, Goldberg. Then you lost John Cena. Then you lost AJ Styles, you know, and Kevin Owens. Did you
really say Goldberg?
Yes, and then Big E. You know, we've lost all these people this past year, bro. It's understandable. No, you're all good, bro. You're all good. So it's understandable how you feel.
I thought you were gonna say Cena first. This dude says Goldberg.
But my favorite part about AJ's promo, though, was he goes, you know, I was going to come out here and wear a suit. He goes, but the last time I wore a suit out here,
I beat up Cody.
I beat the piss out of Cody Rhodes.
That's funny.
And then I've been reading the comments on it on Instagram today, and one person wrote, that's what we wanted you to do tonight.
I still got a lot left in the tank.
And the thing is, here's the thing, I think he does.
I do.
But
dub.
But no. I'm glad he's leaving with something in the tank, because he's going out on top. And it's kind of the reason why I try to forget that 2018 Saudi Arabia ever happened with Shawn, because Shawn also in 2010, you know, he had a little more left.
Yeah.
And he went out on top.
Because he didn't want to hurt Undertaker on his word.
Look at the Undertaker. He stayed too long. Cena stayed too long. And I think that AJ, yeah, he could go a little longer, but what if all of a sudden he's no longer that AJ Styles?
Yeah. It just sucks, because I want that, just, you know, but it is over, and I get it, and I respect him, and he's a legend to me and always will be. But that music video was so sad.
But now, you know who we didn't appreciate when they retired? Triple H. You know, when he won the WWE title for the last time in 2016 at the Royal Rumble, you were there. You know, I remember you texting me from the arena. Well, you cheered that Roman lost, but you
was pissed because I wanted Dean.
Yes, I was just about to say this. This is what you had texted me. It came down to, I think, Dean and Hunter. And you were so fucking pissed off that Triple H won, saying it should have been Dean Ambrose. And then you said, fuck this. And I remember you saying if Dean had won, I was going to go get a shirt, but now I just want to go home.
Yeah, I was pissed, dude. That shit made me mad. This is what I mean. It's all about the game.
Yeah, that's how you believe.
I'm going to book myself to win the Royal Rumble.
And on the year,
such a pop from us marks in Orlando.
And on the year that CM Punk is on the cover, I'll be on the other 3.
I get to go over him once again. You never know. Honestly, sometimes I feel like Triple H just does this shit on purpose.
Oh, me too. Like, you know what I can see happening next to help sell WrestleMania tickets. I'm gonna answer Brock Lesnar's open challenge.
Oh gosh. Oh no. It needs to be Oba that accepts Brock. If anybody,
What if Oba beat Brock at Mania?
I would be happy as heck.
I,
Let's
I
go.
feel like if Brock Lesnar did that, bro, that would make Oba Femi a big star.
It would.
Truthfully.
He put over freaking. Who else beat him at WrestleMania recently that we cheered? Was it
Roman Reigns?
No, I didn't cheer that.
I did.
Well, you're a mark. You cheer for everything.
I love Roman Reigns.
Is what I mean. Who was it? Somebody beat Brock. I can't remember who it was, but I swear somebody beat him.
Bro, I'm being honest. The last person I remember when it comes to Lesnar at Mania was and maybe I'm wrong because this is 38 is Roman. I don't remember 39, 40, 40. Oh wait, no, Omos.
That's who it was. Oh
and
no,
Omos,
Brock beat him.
Oh, never mind. That was 39. That was 39. What happened at 40?
The hell if I know.
41? Or was he there?
I don't even know. I don't think he was there last year. Because he came back at the No, he came back like in surprise
SummerSlam. Oh yeah, that was WrestlePalooza.
Yeah, he hasn't. So I guess Omos.
Wait, yeah, because he wasn't at 40 either. Because he didn't fucking fight Cody at 40. That was
He showed
Roman.
up the next night.
Yeah. And then you were so pissed off because just like John Cena in 2012, wait, no, that was after 39. That was after 39.
This is awful because I can't remember.
What the fuck did he do at 40? Was he even there?
I don't know. All I know is Oba or Gunther needs to beat Brock at WrestleMania. If one of those two guys are the guy. It don't need to be LA Knight.
Oh, and did you see I'd love that. Oh no. I mean, like, look, if LA Knight or Oba won and it was a young guy going over, I don't see the problem.
Brock's gonna kill him, dude. Come on.
But speaking of testimonies, do you know Nathan Frazier? He just gave his testimony on Christ and how he sees, and I think you'd actually kind of like this take on it too. He said, he goes, I'm a math like kind of person. He goes, but doing what I've done and just the people I've encountered and certain moments that have happened in my life, he goes, the probability of these things happening, and I guess it's kind of what I was saying about my own life, the probability of these things happen, these coincidences, if you will, are so slim to none that they can't be anything other than God. It's kind of like if Vince McMahon, Triple H, in gorilla position, if you can imagine that, this one guy is orchestrating all the things that make the show run. And he's telling this person, you got to move this camera, telling the commentator, get ready for your liner, telling the wrestlers, like, hey, you're going over tonight. Like, if you can imagine that, right? He's saying that's kind of like how it is with God. He orchestrates this whole universe, and he does it so beautifully. He goes, when a baby deer's mother dies, who takes care of the deer and teaches it to survive and find water? Who mapped out the heavens, one from the other, and who was there at the beginning? And so, like, when I heard that, I was like, man, like, he's really on to something here, bro.
Yeah.
And I feel like Nathan Frazier, bro.
He's got something.
He's got something, and he blew me out the water when he said that because it was so deep and so profound. And he's just at a restaurant chatting it up about it. And but I've noticed AJ Styles, Roman Reigns, Nathan Frazier, all these wrestlers as of late, especially like back to back, coming out and saying like, this is my testimony and my faith in Jesus Christ, the Lord, God Almighty. And like, I think there's something to that, bro. There's something profoundly powerful about that.
I like that. Honestly, I like that.
And Speaking of which, though, when's he been booked though?
Who?
Nathan? Because he was with Axiom, right?
Yeah.
Because they had the feud with Gargano and Ciampa. Then it was just Gargano.
They're just in the SmackDown segments. They're just chilling. That's all they're doing. If you notice, they're just in the background. They're doing nothing. He's doing nothing.
I'm gonna figure this out. We're gonna figure out how to save tag team wrestling, because, bro,
I don't know.
and all the companies right now, tag team wrestling does not look good.
But honestly, I think AEW's is a little bit better. Not much, but they at least got something going on compared to.
They pissed me off
With FTR and Young Bucks. I know. I'm pissed off about that too.
and
Seen it enough times. We need to be building up to other teams. Private Party was right there. They returned and you made them lose.
And the fans wanted it too. That's the problem. And I just don't get it. I really don't.
I still think they have a little bit of something compared to WWE and even TNA. Like TNA has the Hardys and the Righteous
and the
Nemeths, but like there's really not like.
Oh, and the Great Hands.
I guess they're solid too. WWE is just awful. Their tag team division's awful, bro. It's completely awful.
Besides Hank and Tank, can you name anyone in the NXT tag division you care about?
No. OTM.
Okay, OTM.
That's the only team.
Now move to Monday Night Raw.
No. The Vikings, but they're jobbers now.
Friday Night SmackDown.
I can't even name who's on there.
I'll just say Motor City Machine Guns.
Where have they been? Oh yeah, main event.
Oh, and that one promo with Johnny Gargano after Ciampa left.
This is awful, bro. This is what I mean. WWE is probably the worst of all the divisions for tag teams.
Yes.
And even the women's tag team division. What are they doing? Nothing. They're about to put Nikki Bella and Brie Bella at WrestleMania. I guarantee you. They'll return within the next couple weeks.
Look at the men's division in NXT. It's why I don't watch.
Yeah, I don't even know what's happening on tonight's NXT.
Like, I'm going to watch tonight, and hopefully it'll be good, but I have not watched in a few weeks. I could not tell you what's going on.
I missed last week, and that's the one show of the week I just don't care. And it sucks because I used to care.
Was last week the week that we found out Jada was hurt?
Yeah, now she's not hurt. And, like, is she going to be on the show? Like, what is going on?
It's just, why do you take her off TV when she's in the middle of a feud, actually with a top star and Mariah?
And the match is not even finished. It never finished.
No.
She attacked her and then beat the shit out of her.
And my thought on that is that's a championship match. That's pay-per-view.
I don't get it. I don't get it sometimes. I want to be positive on WWE, but it'd be bullshit lying.
And you're not the WWE.
Yeah, I'm not some of these marks online or these podcasters that like to lie and say this shit's great when it's not. But that goes for all the companies. I'm not going to just be one for all of them. When AEW sucks, I tell you. When TNA sucks, I tell you. And I'll for sure tell you when WWE sucks.
True. I've never actually seen you been one to hork down the company, if you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, because I'm not. I like to be honest. I'm a wrestling fan. I want good for all of them, even companies I don't want. It's just.
That's fair. Speaking of which, Ring of Honor is getting its own thing. Yeah.
If that's true, it actually happens on March. I think it's 6 we might give Ring of Honor a try again.
Yes, sir, because they said that no more will Ring of Honor be booked alongside AEW, and it basically be the same thing. They're going to go back to studio booking Ring of Honor, and it's going to be its own thing.
Good. And now you got to make Collision be great again with the talent, like from the talent that you're not using, put them on Collision. Like Collision does not need to be Ring of Honor guys. It needs to be just other AEW people.
Like, look, I get they don't want to copy WWE down to the T, but they really should do a draft. And I feel like you should split the Ring of Honor roster, the Collision roster, and the Dynamite roster, and then actually give certain guys charge of creative, and then run with these select group of guys.
Yeah.
But I have one final story because actually it's more of a hot take, and I want to see what you think of this. Trick Williams is what we wanted Montez Ford to be in a singles push years ago.
Yes.
Because, bro, like, it didn't occur to me how true this was. I seen this online today, and I got thinking about it. I was like, yeah, bro, when Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins first started arguing, I wanted Montez to go on his own, thought he would be the world champion. No. Then I thought, okay, well, they kind of ruined his momentum. Maybe Intercontinental. No. And
Where's he
now
at?
catering. And so I kind of gave up on Montez Ford. But then since Trick Williams arrived on the scene, I hadn't even thought about Montez Ford. And then I was kind of
right there.
I was like, damn.
That's crazy, bro. They need to book Trick great now because you've got a talent right there. Continue what you're doing.
And he's got everything, bro. And I feel like my biggest worry is that they're going to somehow fuck this up.
They will. I just have that habit of thinking with WWE because they don't care about us. We're getting him over now. So what they got to do is turn on him.
And it's just a shame, man. It's just a shame, bro.
Unfortunately.
Even like Carmelo Hayes, bro, he could have been as big as a deal as Trick Williams. But then they dropped the ball.
And now he's champion, but he's doing solid, I guess. But he could be doing so much more.
Like, he's a great wrestler. His matches with Ilya Dragunov have been fantastic. I think he's excellent on the microphone. But yet, for whatever reason, and I can't tell you the reason why, because do they both have the look? Absolutely. Can they talk? Absolutely. Are they over with the crowd? Absolutely. Can they wrestle? Absolutely. Like, Trick Williams and Carmelo are really cut from the same cloth, and that's not just because they used to be a tag team. Like, they literally have that it factor. But yet, for some reason, Carmelo Hayes does not feel as big of a deal as Trick Williams.
I'll say let's not do a ladder match, and let's do Carmelo Trick at WrestleMania.
That would be so good.
For the U.S. title. Give him a singles match. He wants a story. We got a story with them.
Damn. Dude, that would actually be fan-fucking-tastic, actually.
I'm fine with the ladder match, getting other guys on there, Ray Phoenix.
I'm not going to lie, though. I would like a multi-man ladder match at WrestleMania. Maybe that's just an old-school fan in me.
Yeah.
But I would truthfully love to see it.
If Carmelo is true with what he said, that he wants to make the U.S. title have stories.
There you go.
Build it right after Trick loses. Make Trick look great in the chamber match, and then comes Friday, he looks at Carmelo and says, bro, I could take that title from you like that. And then, boom, we have a story going into WrestleMania. Carmelo loses to Trick, and then Trick wins that title. Whoop that Trick.
Bro, that would be it. Like, truthfully, I really think that would be the moment, bro. And in the same way that Gunther had that awesome Intercontinental title reign that took him up to the world title, that's going to be the momentum of Trick Williams. It's just going to go up and up and up, bro.
I think Gunther should be fighting Brock, because what him going against Dragon Lee is awful to me. Like, that is straight shit.
And the worst part is Dragon Lee whooped his ass. Not just
he kept coming back, bro. I'm like, what?
Right, he kept not one time. He kept coming back for more, like you said. It was like 2 or 3 times.
What is his deal with him?
And then he whooped his ass all the way to the parking lot. And then you got, after he's done whooping his ass, you have Adam Pearce going, huh? Gunther, you happy now? You like that? You like what happened to you? You're done.
Like, they made Gunther look like a bitch.
Like,
Dragon Lee.
It was so bad.
I guess Dragon Lee has history with AJ and, cool, but that's not enough to freaking go after Gunther and beat the shit out of him like that.
He was AJ's tag partner for, like, what, a month?
Yeah, it wasn't. This was stupid. I'm sorry. Gunther should be fighting neither Brock or something bigger. But I don't know. This is stupid. You go from killing 3 legends to this.
Bro, all I can say
Stupid.
is Gunther, despite retiring John Cena, despite retiring AJ Styles, I'm sorry, he does not feel like the guy that he once was. Truthfully,
Yeah.
like he does not have the momentum that he had before he tapped out at WrestleMania.
Yeah, that was the biggest mistake of his career. Tap. Like, why? Oh my god, so stupid. Creative, Triple H, TKO, y'all are stupid for booking this shit sometimes.
And then now you have him get beat up 3 times by Dragon Lee.
Yes. But that's his. I don't get it.
And then it's not even the beating. It's the fact that after it's done, Adam Pearce looks at him like you would talk to a child and been like, see, you happy now? You're done. Go sit in the corner.
Who do you think is in that box? Or what do you think is in that box?
A new era.
Oh, dude, I've seen that too.
uh,
It would not shock me. I
but
think
no,
it's Danhausen.
yes, sir. I'm going to be so honest with you because I don't want to get no one disappointed. And that's why I'm just being so open, clear, and direct and honest as I can. I think if it's a return or if it's a debut, it's going to be Danhausen. If it's a return,
Can you smell?
what the Rock is. Oh God, no! I actually don't want to see that. And then worst come to worst, it's either a new era or it's Vince McMahon going, "I'm back, damn it."
Dude, I would literally be like, what? No
Then,
chance! I had it all!
but I think the most likely one is they're going to bring somebody up from Evolve,
Oh,
and this is how you would debut a new gimmick.
that's awful. I'd rather it be Danhausen, even though I just don't think that's a big reveal for Elimination Chamber compared to Rock last year with Cena turning. You give us Danhausen. Uh,
It's just as good.
I don't know. I don't see that, but it is what it is.
But now, if it ends up being Chris Jericho, I can see you
Break
coming
the
on.
walls down!
I can see you going, ah!
I was right!
I was right all along, damn it.
I would come on here and literally look at you and wait for you to acknowledge me.
Oh, I can see it too. You'd be like, say it, motherfucker, say it.
We'll see Saturday. We'll see if he ends up being revealed
But
or if he ends up getting.
Here's my thing. How would you do this? So right now, they're trying to say, oh, it's just going to be a promo between Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis, either backstage or in the ring. Here's this box. Let's open it together. That sounds stupid.
It is, but they're just doing it for ratings. To be honest, I wouldn't be doing this, but I just think it.
How would you like Joe? If you could book the pay per view, you can book it any way you want. But the thing is, this box is already a thing. How are you debuting the box?
The women's chambers first, and then I would do the box because I don't want to put 2 women's matches and then a box. I'd rather space it. So we do the women's match.
I have
then
a question.
The reveal.
Is the reveal going to affect a title match or the main event with the chamber for the men?
No.
Damn.
I really don't know who this is or what this is going to be, bro. Like, honest, I have no, other than thinking it's Danhausen.
Hey, what if it's Mr. Iguana?
Oh, this is so stupid, man. This is what I mean.
What? I like Mr. Iguana.
If it's not Chris Jericho, dude, I can give no shits. Jericho needs to pop out of the box like Rey Mysterio.
All right,
don't
Joe,
break a hip though.
I got one more for you because there's one big star who you've been waiting. You've been waiting your whole life to debut in the WWE, and he's never wrestled in WWE. The Hollywood hunk Ryan Nemeth.
What if it's R-Truth? Dude, that's some stupid shit that he would do.
Oh, that would be great. But no, you know what? I want it to be hunky. Bro, WrestleMania goes hunk, bro. Think about it.
Is it going to be in the ring, though? That's the thing.
No, it's going to be backstage in Nick Aldis's office.
If it's in his office, Chris Jericho ain't coming out. See, if it's in the freaking office, then why'd you put it on the pay-per-view? You should have just kept it on Raw, dude. I'm sorry. If it's not something big, I'm going to bitch about this. You should know better. I'm going to really bitch about this box.
Do you know why I say it's going to happen backstage?
Why?
Because every time we've seen that fucking box, it's been backstage.
Yeah, but you would think they're going to be like, I'm sick of this shit. Let's go to the ring. If it goes to the ring, then like they better have something big. Because if it's freaking...
Yeah, but if it goes... But here's the thing, right? If it goes to the ring and the guy's already in the ring, you're not going to hear the music.
Well, I don't know how this is going to work. This is so stupid. They should have just said, like, I have no idea. It's pointless to me. This is all about ratings, bro. All about ratings.
That's why we love the good WWE.
They know Elimination Chamber isn't selling out, also because they're screwing the fans over. What else is new?
And WrestleMania still hasn't sold out.
I wonder why, and I hope it continues not to sell out. You want to keep screwing us fans over? Well, screw you. This is what I mean.
Joe, you're going to be that guy who goes, you screw us fans over, so I'm going to screw you over.
Well, I don't mean like that, you mark.
I know. It's kind of like that. You're kind of like that John Cena, Shawn Michaels, Triple H promo from back in the day. You beat me, I beat you, he beat me. We all beat each other all the time.
Oh, yeah. The Bella twins are just like, what?
Whoa!
And Cena's like, that didn't come out right.
Literally.
Literally. Sean's just like, dude, Sean's so funny. Like, I always loved how Triple H would be like, Sean, close your eyes, and he would just be like,
oh yeah, we're like Candace Michelle and shit.
Yeah, that shit. And that was our childhood.
He sprayed the mustard out, saying it was his wiener.
That's our childhood. Just remember.
Yes, sir.
Our childhood.
Absolutely. Our childhood was kind of funny.
Yeah, that was 2006.
And you know what? I will tell you, like 2006, 2007 has to be like the two most out-of-pocket years for WWE ever.
Yes, especially with Vince.
Yeah.
If you know, you know.
All I'm going to say is if you've never seen Do-Rag Vince, don't.
Don't. It is funny. Oh, gosh.
But with that said, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you guys later tonight.